Developing now, a grand jury has indicted a Treasure Coast man in the shooting death of his pregnant wife.
Her mom says they are still trying to comprehend why.
Same thing we're asking is why. This is very much shocking.
Investigators say Latoisa Argrette was killed following an argument over a text message.
News Channel 5 anchor John Shaman is live in Fort Pierce with our developing details. John?
Michael Kelly, I spoke just a short while ago with Latoisa Argrette's mother, Felicia Gordon, telling me a short time ago that her baby and her grandbaby will get justice. Her daughter, again, Latoisa Argrette, had been married to Checkingson Sinclair for only 7 months. Investigators say last October, a text message from an old boyfriend to the wife sent the husband into a jealous rage. And Sinclair shot Argrette after claiming she had tried to attack him with a knife. Now, Gordon recalled for me this afternoon how much her daughter loved people and the act of kindness she performed the last time the two of them were together when they were approached by a homeless man.
Was asking, for change or whatever, and Latoisa said, well, I don't have any money on me. I have my piece I just went and bought. She went down into the Little Caesars. And I said, Latoisa, you need to eat. You're pregnant. She said, Ma, I can go buy another one. And that's just who she was.
Gordon says her daughter, very family-oriented. She loved her siblings and her niece and worked as a bus attendant, so she was always around young children. Gordon telling me that was going to make her an excellent mother. Now, since her daughter's death, Gordon has been very active in promoting awareness around domestic violence issues. In fact, just last week, the Treasure Coast Bengals, a semi-pro football team up here, honored Argrette's family to try to bring awareness to domestic violence causes. Now, as for Checkingson Sinclair, prosecutors will decide in the next 2 months whether he will face the death penalty. We're live tonight in St. Lucie County. John Shane to WPTV, News Channel 5.
In the state of Florida, October 26, 2014, Latoisa Argrette and her husband Checkingson Sinclair were in their Port St. Lucie home on the 300 block of Southeast Walton Lakes. It is within this tranquil haven that the tragic saga of a husband and wife would rock the foundations of the close-knit community. Sinclair and Argrette, two souls entwined in the delicate dance of love and devotion, stood at the precipice of a promising future. But the boundless possibilities of their love for one another were marred by the insidious specter of an immature man's jealousy and insecurity. As the sun dipped below the horizon on that fateful October evening, Sinclair's toxic emotions of resentment and suspicion cast a dark shadow over their once harmonious existence. A seemingly innocuous text message sent to Latoisa Argrette served as the catalyst for a chain of events that would culminate in unspeakable tragedy. Sinclair, consumed by a sinister cocktail of jealousy and doubt, confronted Argrette with accusations, a choice that would lead to disaster. The ensuing confrontation, fraught with tension and despair, was like fuel on the fire of an unraveling marriage. In a moment of unfathomable rage, Sinclair's hand unleashed a torrent of violence that echoed through the halls of their home. The crack of gunfire shattered the silence of the night. Sinclair had caused a cruel and abrupt end to Argrette's young life, and the innocent soul cradled within her womb. In the wake of this heinous murder, a community recoiled in shock and disbelief, grappling with the harsh reality of lives torn asunder by a man so heartless he would callously gun down his defenseless pregnant wife. Amidst the chaos and carnage, Sinclair's facade of innocence crumbled under the weight of his own guilt. He reached out to authorities in a 911 call after murdering Argrette. It truly is chilling to hear the way he spoke with a cold-blooded calmness as he recounted the grisly details of his heinous deed. What began as a tumultuous exchange of words escalated into a nightmare of unfathomable proportions as Sinclair's simmering rage erupted into a violent frenzy. The couple, who had been married for less than a year, were in a heated disagreement over a text message. As the night wore on, tensions reached a boiling point, culminating in tragedy. In a fit of blind fury, Sinclair's hand grasped the cold steel of a firearm, and then he pulled the trigger, killing Argrette, who was 7 weeks pregnant at the time. As dawn broke over the horizon, the grim reality of the crime scene painted a chilling portrait of the horrors that had transpired within those walls. Bloodstained floors bore silent testament to the violence that had torn through the once tranquil abode. In the days that followed, whispers of disbelief mingled with cries for justice as the full extent of Sinclair's depravity came to light. His chilling confession to authorities laid bare the depths of his guilt, painting a portrait of a man consumed by jealousy and driven to the brink of madness by his own insecurities. Sinclair described his twisted, jealous mind to the police, explaining how he had doubts that Argret was pregnant with his child. He also confessed that the reason he and his wife were arguing was because of his own insecurity and jealousy. Sinclair said that he always suspected women of cheating on him. He continued telling police about the horrible crime, revealing how it all started. Sinclair said he and Argret were arguing early that Sunday over a text message that she had received from her ex-boyfriend. He said that his reaction was to throw her phone into the toilet. Sinclair provided police an elaborate story about his wife grabbing a steak knife out of the kitchen and her chasing him around their apartment before he shot her. Checkingson Sinclair admitted that he killed his wife, but claimed he only shot her in self-defense after she lunged at him with a knife. The prosecution presented evidence that showed Sinclair shot his wife twice. He fired the first shot, which grazed Argret's head, and knocked her to the floor. She was lying there helpless, with her body in the prone position, when he shot her in the back of the head. It's an unfathomable nightmare, the horror that Latwasa Argret must have suffered facing her killer's rage. How could a husband commit such an evil act against his pregnant wife? Sinclair did not testify in the trial, and he also did not hide the malice in his heart. He admitted to authorities that he wanted to kill his wife after confronting her over the text message she received. Authorities revealed that Sinclair spent 3 hours staging the scene before dialing 911 around 9:30 a.m. Police became suspicious when they learned a neighbor heard a gunshot about 6:30 a.m. that was not reported. Prosecutors were able to show how blood splatter from the gunshot wound, along with other physical evidence at the scene, proved that Sinclair moved Argret's body and staged the crime scene by placing a knife near her hand. Somehow, after murdering his pregnant wife, Sinclair sent a bizarre text message to his friend, explaining how he won't be able to participate in fantasy football that season. He then texted his mother and brother, telling them both that he loved them. The subsequent arrest sent shockwaves through the community, serving as a stark reminder of the peril that could lurk within a marriage. As the wheels of justice turned inexorably towards resolution, Sinclair found himself standing before the solemn tribunal of the law, his fate hanging in the balance. The courtroom, a theater of raw emotion and palpable tension, bore witness to the final chapter of this tragic saga. In a moment that would echo through the annals of time, the gavel of justice fell, sealing Sinclair's fate to a lifetime of incarceration.
"911, please fire ambulance."
Yes, hello?
Hi, 911. Do you need the police or the ambulance?
Yes, ma'am. I need the police.
To what address?
307 Southeast Walton Lakes Drive.
What's going on there?
A murder has been committed.
Oh, a murder has been committed? By who?
By me, ma'am.
By you?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you murder?
I murdered my wife.
When?
Around 7 this morning.
Okay, what's your name?
Checkingson Sinclair.
Checkingson?
Yes.
Okay. Is she still there?
Yes, she's still here.
What did you kill her with?
I killed her with a gun.
You shot her? Where'd you shoot her?
I shot her in the head.
Is she in the bathroom or is she in the bedroom? Where's she at?
She's in the bedroom.
She's in the bedroom?
Yes.
Do you still have the gun?
Yes, I still do have the gun.
Do you have it in your hand, or where's it at?
It's on a dining table.
All right, we've got somebody coming out there to talk to you. Why did you do this?
We got into an argument, and she came at me with the knife.
And so you shot her?
I feel like I had to defend myself. She was just going to attack me with the knife.
Okay. What was your wife's name?
Latwasa Argret.
What was it?
Latwasa Argret.
Okay. How long have y'all been together?
We've been married for 7 months.
7 months?
Going on to 8. Yes.
Do you fight often?
Yes, we have fight. We do fight often.
Okay. How do you spell your name?
CHECKINGSON.
Okay. And your phone number is 370-5346?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
How long would it take for me to get out here now?
It's not going to take them very long.
All right, ma'am.
All right. Can you just not go anywhere near the gun? Do you want to go maybe stand by the front door?
I'm in the living room. The gun is over there by the dining table. I'm nowhere near the gun. I'm not going to test anyone there. I just want the police officer to come over and just handle this.
Okay, well, they're going to be there in just a little bit.
All right. Hello?
I'm still here.
Hello?
I'm still here.
You still want me to stay on the line now?
Okay.
You still let me stay on the line now?
It's up to you. If you want to stay on the phone with me, that's fine.
I'll just wait for the police officer to get here now.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you.